An eagle is meant to soar. Now, soar means to fly high in the air and maintain that height. So those of us that have businesses in here, it's not about flying high. We can do that, right? Yeah. But it's maintaining it. Yeah. That's an eagle. Increase rapidly above the usual level. So everybody's talking about a level up, right? Yeah. But the up part is an eagle. So that's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about that kind of level up. The eagle kind of level up. Yeah. Right? How many people want to level up in here? Yeah. That's not enough. I'm asking again. How many people want to level up in here? The eagle has impeccable vision. That means it can see from afar off. It can see the enemy coming from afar off. That bad business deal, right? Can see it from afar off. They can feel when there's danger from afar off. That's the eagle. When you are operating at a high frequency, how many people in here are thinking that they operate at a high frequency? How many people know that they operate at a high frequency? Okay. So when you're operating at a high frequency, you attract other eagles. So those 3 people in here that raised their hand, I see you. When you attract other eagles, that means that you are not afraid to get intimate with them. I have something that's called business intimacy. It's a course, okay? Now, after I did this whole thing with forgiveness, right? 3 years, I was trying to get in the office of this particular person. Would not call me back because they were like, intimacy, business, intimacy. Can you change that word? No. I just stand in my truth. Yeah. And he really didn't want to talk to me. After I was able to forgive, do you know that a couple of weeks ago, I met with this person after 3 years, and he said, okay, I'm ready to deal with the intimacy thing. You know, I get it. And he said, I understand because I'm having all these issues with my team, and I need you to come and really talk about, you know that thing, what do you call it, the collaboration? I said collaboration, intimacy, collaboration, partnership. After I was able to let go of that forgiveness 3 years ago, we didn't even have this conversation. But egos know egos, right? When people betray you and hold grudges against you, sabotage you, does that have you ever had anybody that sabotaged you, hold a grudge against you, try to manipulate you? Like, I see one person shaking their head. You mean to tell me out of all you women in here? Okay, all right. Well, you know what? When people do that to you, or even if you were in a relationship, right? And this person is walking out the door and your heart is hurt, right? When you are ego, right? You shouldn't even, who said that? That's right. It don't matter. Because you know what? It was just a chicken. Right? And so when it's all said, and I am going to actually eat some chicken in about an hour on today. However, just because I eat them doesn't mean that I fly with them. Right. Okay? So now this is my favorite part. No, wait. Okay, this is my second favorite part. Because this one right here, I just got so excited. I thought about Nicaea on this one. It's the female ego. Mm-hmm. So the female, they are 1/3 of the size larger than the males. I'll say it again. Females are 1/3 of the size larger than the males. They're 10 to 15 pounds, and wingspan is 8 feet. Males, 5 to 10 pounds less, and wingspan is 6 feet. The females have very large hooked beaks. Now this is very important Because what happens with the ego is when he is like 30 years old, he retreats high in a mountain and literally just plucks off all his feathers. So when he gets tired, he's like, I need a regrowth. I need a restoration. I need to rejuvenate myself. See, when we are business owners, we need to restore ourselves. We need self-care. Yeah. Because when you have your own business, honestly, when I worked for corporate for 20 years, I did not work this hard. You know, having your own business, you work harder than, of course, if you just had a 9-to-5 job. And nothing wrong with the 9-to-5. There's some days that I'm like, oof, if I just had a 9-to-5, it wouldn't even matter about what's going on with this office. I could just go home and get in my bed. So, again, she has her beak is large. And do you know that they hit their beak on a rock until the beak falls?